This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey guys, this is Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com. I'm here to talk to you today about one of our great games that we are reviewing. This is a video review of a game called Cute Cloud. So let's go ahead and get this app pulled up and kind of talk about what's going on here and what the good parts are, the bad parts are, and all that good fun stuff. Let's go ahead and tap the Cute Cloud icon. As you can tell, it is from Ninja Fever. And then here is your main screen on Cute Cloud. I'll turn this on just for a second so you can hear it. There we go. So there's some adorable music here in the background. Just want to give you kind of a here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it down, and we'll take a look at the game. Then we'll talk about some controls. So here in Cute Cloud, there are two different ways to play the game. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the how to play just so you can see some screenshots of that. So you see it's an ability game. Basically, you're using NIMBY, this little Nimbus cloud here, to navigate the world. You're going to help put out forest fires, you're going to help combat droughts and also pollution. So I'm always all about the green, so I'm a big fan of this. This button here on the bottom gets you to the next screen. This kind of tells you a little bit about how gameplay works. So this is NIMBY right here. Well, we're past that. So NIMBY, you would navigate him and want to go towards the smaller clouds. And you're going to get to those, you're going to absorb them, and NIMBY is going to grow. Basically, you're trying to conquer this board, not get eaten by any bigger clouds, and they will come after you while you're gathering enough, rain and getting big enough so you can go to one of these hot spots and help out with nature. So very cool. When you get to those, after you become big enough, you're going to get to it, you're going to tap on it, you'll be able to rain on it. And then this gives you just a little bit of information about the infinite game levels. There's two different ways. Let me go ahead and go back to the main screen and we'll talk about those real quick second. That's all great. The first version is the missions game. Now, missions game, what you do is you tap on it, and you can tell that I've been playing this a little bit today. You start on level 1. And it launches, and it kind of gives you a good idea about what you're going to do. Go ahead and tap to continue. And then here you are. You're NIMBY, and you would turn him around to kind of get him to go towards things that he wants to eat. Now, there are these cool little guides. You see these green arrow that I'm heading towards right now? That will help me find cloud to eat, which is great. And then the bigger ones you'll see will come after you, and the bigger ones are pointed at in red. Now once you become big enough, this indicator up here in the corner is going to fill up with rain. Once that's full of rain, it will give you a location to go to, and there will be a orangey yellow arrow that you would follow to get to your destination. So one thing I do want to mention, because it's applicable what we're doing right now, there's a pause button, and there really aren't any other controls in the game. For instance, I want to go back to the main screen. I can't from here. I basically have to go get eaten to have that happen. So there we go. I've been eaten. The game is over. I can either restart the level or press this arrow down here to go back to that home screen. Great. The other version game here is the infinite game. In the infinite game, same idea. Get the little one, stay away from the big ones. Only here, you're really just trying to be king or queen of the level. You want to eat everything smaller than you, end up bigger than the biggest cloud. You're not necessarily here to save anything or to put out any of those nodes or save pollution, but you're just trying to survive, if you will. So let's go ahead and get eaten real quick. Whoop, see, there's a gigantic cloud. So like I said, there's definitely some big bad guys out there that you can try to avoid to keep yourself alive through those levels. I, again, really like both levels, both versions. Some really great things have happened recently with Cute Cloud. There was an update. They got a little bit of a graphics update, which is great. Again, some of these graphics are just super clear and great and wonderful. And the responsiveness, it's hard for me to show you here on a screen, obviously, but the responsiveness of this app and how it turns and how it kind of keeps you in any slight motion I make in that board in any direction, and that goes right with you, so it's great. Let's go ahead and take a look at the credits screen. This is just about the developers, the code monkeys, if you will, and go back. The one thing we haven't talked about yet is this fabulous little open faint thing up here in the corner, and also the high scores area. So high scores, this is basically my high scores in my game. That's nothing to do with anybody else. You can see I did okay, but I know there are some better scores out there. And then this is a link to OpenFaint. Now, I'm sure if you've played any kind of game on an iPhone or any other phone for that matter, you have heard of OpenFaint. It lets you play and keep track of your scores against your friends, lets you view leaderboards and all kinds of good fun stuff. Just for our argument's sake, I'm going to go ahead and just take a look at the leaders. I'm not signed in on here right now. And then this will show you the different sections and different scores people have gotten on these sections in the app. Not you, but other people. So mission mode, there's the infinite mode, and there's also the timer there in infinite mode. How long do you make it before you get eaten, if you will? So this is another one of those things that's happened with the most recent update to the software here, is they've kind of gotten linked in with OpenFaint, and the leaderboard as well was added in app, so that way there's a way to keep track of kind of where you are and what you've been doing. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of OpenFaint and relaunch our app one more time just to get another look at that main screen. So this is basically it. We are talking here about Cute Cloud. Let me go ahead and close that there. A game where you save the world. You're a cute little Nimbus cloud, which is fitting because Nimbus clouds have rain. I gave this app 4 out of 5 stars. It does what it promises. The user interface is real basic and straightforward. I wish a little bit for some buttons that get you back to the front page when you're in the middle of a game, but that is really my only complaint. This is really cute, really addictive, educational for taking care of the environment. I love eco-friendly games. I'm sure you do too. Again, 4 out of 5 stars. This has been Valerie Lauer with the iPhone AppReview.com. Until next time.